Hello, and welcome back to the Guns and Glory show. People were claiming constantly that, we're not supposed to have weapons of war on our streets. And I say, yeah, we are, and I can explain why. And that guns are made to kill people. They're designed to kill people, and that, more specifically, the AR-15 assault rifles, so-called, are designed to kill lots and lots of people. Well, that ain't true. No, people started off, back in the caveman days, they get their family and then their tribe and make a little town or city, state, nation, alliance, whatever. It progresses over time. And they want to protect what's in their little, their group. They don't want people coming in and taking their belongings, taking their wives and their children. So they defend themselves with whatever is available. At first, it's just the rock on the ground. They pick up their rock, and several of the men get together and say, all right, we're going to have our rocks and protect this area. This is inside of our fence. And time goes on. Somebody figures out how to make a bow and arrow. Somebody figures out how to make a knife. And somebody makes a sword. Pretty soon somebody makes, somebody in China makes some gunpowder. And pretty soon we've got guns. And they weren't designed to kill people. They were designed to defend people. Nobody's running around back then kind of like they do in our cities and bashing each other in the head with rocks. That one's a bit of a mystery here. But it's a different subject. But we don't design our guns to kill people. As a matter of fact, they say the AR-15 is designed to kill many, many people. No, it wasn't. It was designed to kill varmints. That's why it uses a little tiny 22 caliber bullet. And it's going really fast. If you want to shoot something bigger, like a man or a deer or a bear, 30 caliber works better for that. And the militaries for years were using 30 calibers. Most of the infantry was carrying the M1 rifle. It's the 30-06 bullet. And when you get hit with one of those things, you're in serious trouble. You get hit in the torso, you're probably going to die pretty quickly. You get in the head, forget it. Get it in the arm, they're going to cut it off. Same thing with the leg. It's probably going. And it was just dropping these soldiers. In fact, the Germans were complaining about it, saying it wasn't fair. So they wanted to find a bullet that would kill fewer people so that they could go home to their families and maybe actually walk home to their families with their leg on still. So they came up with this AR-15 M16 pattern rifle. It was designed to kill smaller things, and they figured out if they use these things in battle, your chances of survivability go way up. And your chances of keeping your limbs go way up. And it also has the advantage of disabling that soldier, which requires two of the enemy soldiers to attend to that person to get them off of that field so that they can go home. So the AR-15 M16s, they were not designed to kill people. They were designed to not kill people. Unfortunately, we have areas in the United States which are designed essentially to kill people because nobody who is of legal self-obligation to carry a weapon is allowed to be there. So the criminals know that there's no one there to defend the others, and they go in there and do what the cavemen were trying to prevent from the very beginning with their rocks. And they kill people. They take things. That's what we have now. In the Second Amendment, they say, oh, you're not supposed to have weapons of war on the streets. Well, that's a natural progression, right? From the caveman days, those few people within the city, the big men with their rocks, they wanted to go to the edge and protect it. Well, they didn't, leave the rocks at the gate. They kept those. And then when some smart aleck decides to come in and mess with one of the little girls, the guy takes the rock and eliminates the problem, as it should be. So, yeah, you are supposed to have those. And the Second Amendment is very clear about that. That's why it mentions militia and being organized which is regulated. It means you got your stuff together, your stuff is ready to fire, it's ready to go. You're supposed to have that. We learned that from the British and from centuries of experience before that. So the Second Amendment there is specifically written to put weapons of war on the streets.